Man, I swear that I'm a real one, I ain't never losing. And now I'm so caught they spin, but they don't never do shit. I'm in these streets, this shit is real, man, I ain't picking choosing. I gotta get rich before I down, focused on the music. And I swear that I'm a real one, I ain't never losing. And now I'm so caught they spin, but they don't never do shit. I'm in these streets, this shit is real, man, I ain't picking choosing. I gotta get rich before I down.
Okay, so we're back again with another morning vlog, and honestly speaking, I love waking up in the morning. At the same time, if I have something to shoot in the morning, it's equally interesting because nobody does shit like this. So I honestly love that, and I don't know, for some reason I've been waking up much earlier. Today I woke up at 3:09 to be precise. I thought it was 3:30, but then when I woke up it was 3:09. So I wanted to sleep personally, but my body didn't let me sleep. Anyways, there's something really awesome. I just realized that, okay, these are all the goals that I wrote down. I just realized that I wrote down all these goals exactly 1 year ago. I literally wrote it down here, the date to May 25th, 2020. 1 year ago, and I guess that was the time period when I created the logo for Sundays with Suraj. I guess it's the RS logo I'm talking about. I'll be taking a picture of it and putting it to the side somewhere here, so let me just hold the phone like this. I'll be going through the damn points right now just to see what all worked out for me and what all did not work. But I'll be putting out a picture, I guess, right here for you guys to go through it or see what I'm talking about at least. Okay, there are around, I guess, 20 points that I put goals for 1 year target. Let's go through all of them and see what have I done and what have I not done. The first one is become the best version of myself. Obviously, that's never happening thing. That's a continuous process. You always can get better. So, that's like a target we aim at, knowing that there's growth every single time. So, keeping that in mind, yeah, I will make it. The second one is 70 kg lean body. I'm nowhere close to that shit. I'm 62 kgs right now. Feeling my abs. Yeah, lean as fuck. Then the third one is increase green food sources. I actually did not do it. Well, maybe, man, I started eating more of dal. Kinda I did, but more or less is similar. I haven't increased green food sources that much. So, so far, man. The next one is increase workout intensity for mine. That, as a matter of fact, I can tell, yes, I've done it. I know that for a fact. I love that too. I was actually, if you go watch my IGTV, which I uploaded yesterday on Instagram, you'll find me talking about exactly intensity, controlled chaos, and why we want to do all of that. So go check that thing out. Then the next one is keep the promises you make to yourself. To be honest, not all promises I did keep to myself, but yeah, majority of them I did keep it to myself. Like I did follow through. When I'm saying about keep the promises you make with yourself, is basically the meaning is follow through with what you said you will do. So 75 hard challenge is one of the main reasons that I've done it this year, because maybe I felt like I wasn't following through with whatever I told I would. So 75 hard challenge was like this correction for my mind and myself that, hey, keep the promises you make to yourself. So that I'm still working on. Talking about speech, I don't know, man. I feel my speech has definitely improved compared to last year, but again, that's still work in progress. So most of my goals are not. Now that I'm going through most of my goals, I feel like most of my goals are something which I've got to improve over the period of time. There might not just be 1 year goal, so maybe today I'll have to change my goals a little bit to see what's long term and what's short term. Okay, the next one is marketing mastery. This was the fucking date where I went into shit ton of research for marketing, and check this thing out, bro. May 25th, 2020, I literally wrote down over here, marketing mastery, sales game changer. I literally wrote shit down there. This was in May. Then I started researching on the entire aspect for more than 9 months. I already knew what the fuck that was, but again, I was still trying to understand more and more. And as you know, in December I started MNV Digital Marketing, and now it's been 3 months. We have 2 clients and onboarding a third one. So work ethic and work in progress, man. Marathon continues. So these two goals have been going on. Sales game changer. What I meant by that was I had to get way better at sales, because sales is something which drives the business in terms of revenue, and revenue is very essential for any fucking startup, or as a matter of fact anything, man. Revenue is like the base factor for them to do it, unless you're a damn NGO. So I'm not talking with an NGO perspective here, straight up business perspective here. The next one over here is mind and its chatter, calm it. Yeah, mind and its chatter. That's one of the main shit that I was focusing on. The thoughts, and not trying to get influenced by every fucking thought that we get, or better yet, not letting our thoughts change the entire perspective about any situation. Because I've observed this in a lot of situations, just because of a certain thought process, the entire perspective of the situation is different for me and for another person. So I started working more on that, not trying to get influenced by the thoughts that I get, by not judging anything by whatever is happening, just noticing and trying to see, okay, what the fuck is it. So mind and its chatter, I'm trying to calm it. Yeah, I'm still working on it. It's not something that happens overnight. I think it happens with experience and practice, I would say, but I think it's the experience of it. Thoughts are something you gotta, basically meditation, and meditation is going to teach you how not to get influenced by thoughts, or at least show you that you are not your fucking thoughts. You are not your fucking thoughts, and you are not your fucking mind also. These two things, remember. Then the next one is figure out money, man. Money. I still haven't figured out money, but basically what I meant was I need to figure out this fucking money concept of how does it work in terms of multiplying it and stacking it up, because a lot of people make money but they do not understand how to multiply it and how to grow it, or more importantly how to even keep it. They don't understand this basic shit. So I want to understand more about money, just to deliver a message that, hey, this is how you make money, this is how you keep money, and this is how you grow your fucking money. You don't have to just keep getting a stagnant amount of money. There's a method for you to increase your damn money with the same inflow of cash. So yeah, that one I've been working on. And the next one is tonality. So if you just rewind this for 30 seconds or 40 seconds, you would clearly see my tonality. I keep on changing my voices in the way of I was speaking it. I keep on changing my voice or audio in different tones. So that's basically tonality. And the next one is staying present in every moment. This is basically awareness. Awareness is something we have to grow with experience and work on towards. I'm working on it. Stay present. Was I present in every moment? I can definitely say no. 101% no. Maybe 20% or 30%. Or I think if I say 40%, that might be a stretch, but hey, I would like to be at that 40%. But yeah, the aim is to be aware at every damn moment. Okay, so the next one is interesting. Next 3 or 4 names are the people that I wanted to work with or worked with, and then let's see what happens, man. This one's actually fucking interesting. So the first name here is Ramya. Next to that is scale her career to the highest point. Okay, all of this was during May last year. So if you know what was up last year it was all the pandemic and lockdown scene. So everybody was at their house in a different vibe and a zone. So I took up this thing about contacting 4 people that I know who have the potential to do something good by themselves. So I just wanted to work with them, or just see that first their mindset is all right, they're not getting to a low point due to whatever is happening, and 2, I wanted to see if they wanted to start a business and if we could work on it together. So let's go with the first one. First one here is Ramya, scale her career to the highest point. Honestly speaking, no offense, but last year when I wrote this down, I guess she was at 160k. and right now she's at 170k followers on Instagram. If you ask me, that's a very small increase in 1 year for a person with 160k followers. But again, I wanted to meet and see how could we scale this to another point, because she's too fucking young and she's too fucking talented and she's too fucking sweet. But again, the meeting never happened. So I honestly have nothing to lose. I personally have nothing to lose. If not for this person, I'm gonna work with somebody else and make something happen. I'm not going to keep waiting for somebody, man. That's my rule. I'll never wait for somebody. I'll ask them. I'll wait for a bit, but then if they're not coming back or responding or reciprocating the vibes that I have, I'm just gonna look for somebody else, work with them, and make shit happen. Simple as that. I'm not gonna waste my time. But let's move on to the next one. Menas. I literally have it written here, build a clothing empire. Back then, we started off with scaling her Instagram. We did scale it up. I think we got it up by 770 followers or 750 followers. I remember that number to be very precise. I have it written down in my book too. I actually made down a plan of how that's gonna happen, and I made it happen. I would say we made it happen. It's a mutual effort. Anyways, when I say build a clothing empire, Menas actually wanted to build a clothing empire with MG, Menas Gul, as the brand. And sooner or later, after certain calls and after her looking into what she wants to start or do, Refine happened. Refine happened then. Refine literally began then. The market research for Refine began then. It was super fun. And for anybody who's still watching through, and if you're still interested in the entire thrifting concept or thrift business model, and you just want to understand the market or the marketing aspect of it, DM me or text me. You'll find my links in the description. I made a small marketing thesis of what is it that people are looking for in the market, and why is it that they go for thrifting than any other product, and how is it that you can connect to them much better on a on a personal level rather than a business to customer level. You are rather connecting to them in a human level with their feelings as an individual. So I write all of that down in the thesis. It's not big, it's just around 12 pages. So if you want to read it through, let me know, I'll send it to you. Okay, and the next name here is TNT. The thing was scale his career with the platform. Okay, with the platform, because TNT was not available on any platform, and TNT is a rapper. So none of that ever happened. I mean, I tried. He was not interested in making it happen. But yeah, again, man, it's up to people if they want to make shit happen. Suraj is not gonna wait for you. Maybe for a while, but not forever. Okay, the next one is Anu, Game Changer and Icon. I literally wrote down Game Changer and Icon. But Anu started off with a blog, and later she had her own thought process or own ideas, and she started working on them. And hey, she is working at Higgins and another thing called PNC, I guess. She's handling most of the business there. So big ups for Anu, man. Awesome. Love to see you work on whatever you wanted. And yeah, again, it's like Game Changer Icon. So Anu is more like that business icon, I would say. She fits it, man. She fits that, what do you say, that entire narrative of a businesswoman, boss as businesswoman. And also she's very pretty, and if you speak with Anu, you understand she's a very nice and a good person. As a matter of fact, I am working with Anu for, she's my client for MNV Digital Marketing as well. So, we're doing product design, website, hopefully much more in the coming time. Anyways, let's move on. This is one of my favorite things. My next goal was feeding 100 families. This has always been my goal. As a kid, we used to go to this place called Narayan Seva, where we feed anyone who wants to come and eat that day. Mostly it's the street beggars or any orphanage homes or any individuals. Whoever wants to come, they come and eat. We usually do this once a month, first Sunday in Medipatnam actually. People come in, they eat, and bunch of people come together, they cook food from their house, and again we serve it to people. It's a beautiful fucking thing. I've always loved it. So my goal was I personally want to feed 100 damn families, man. I know the effect. I mean, I saw what was happening in this one Sunday, and I honestly want to feed 100 families on a regular basis. So, I know it's a big ask. 100 families is a lot considering from where I am right now. Like me personally, individually, not my family together. But yeah, man, I think 100 families is something that I'm looking forward to more than anything else. Yes, I'm gonna make it happen. Mark my words, I'm gonna make that happen. That's actually one of my most favorite fucking goals to do. And the next one is actually 100k followers on social media for all these four people that I spoke about. Well, Ramya is already at that, so Ramya, big ups for that. Remaining people haven't reached it, but hey, their plans changed. So this point doesn't matter because they started their own businesses and few of them were not interested. Okay. The next one's interesting. It's MMG. MMG goal was 6 lakhs for Beach Papa through me alone, and it didn't happen. I bought in, I guess, around 1 lakh or 1.5 lakh worth of business, but again, 6 lakhs of worth business didn't happen. And the next goal was 12 lakhs of business throughout the year through me, which didn't happen either. But hey, I did bring around 3 lakhs. If I'm not wrong, 2 to 3 lakhs business in the past 1 year definitely happened through me. That's a given. Then the next one was have a 30k of steady income, which is still not there. As a as an entrepreneur, you can literally call it whatever, but there is still no steady cash flow because the business is still not at that level to give out steady cash flows. Maybe it can give out, but then man, if you're looking at it in the long term perspective, you're just running your company dry. It doesn't make sense because there are a lot of times where months go on without any good inflow. So you got to keep all of that in perspective and not just randomly take in money just because you want to take in money. Unless it's a necessity, money is not taken out of MakeMeGarden's account. So yeah, the last point here was have 30k steady flow. Again, these steady flows were actually, I wanted to have two different kind of steady flows here. One flow is a steady income flow coming through a certain business or anything, and the second flow of income I wanted to have is through investments. Let's say I want 30k of a steady flow income every single month. I wanted at least 20k to come out of a damn business and 10k to come through my investments that I do. Either in the stock. When I wrote this down, I was doing investments in my stock market, but now I'm investing more heavily in the crypto. So long run, boys, it's a damn marathon. We all know that. So yeah, man, these were my damn points, and it's 17:50 minutes. I don't think so I can upload this on IGTV, but hey, let's see. There are other lifelong goals here, major goals. I wrote these down on July 7th, 2020. January, February, March, April, May, June, July. Okay, I'm gonna talk about these in July. Yeah, man, I'm gonna talk about these in July. But there are one point similar. I mean, 2 or 3 points here similar. One is about the making money aspect, figuring that out. Another one is feeding X amount of families and charity work. I would love to do it. I would love to give it back. Again, all of this will only happen if I put myself in a position to make shit happen. See, a lot of times this is what I even tell my dad. Whatever people in the top level positions in any business are doing, we can literally do the same shit. It's only that they're in certain positions to execute certain moves. So it doesn't mean that we can never do shit like that. It's just matter of time before we figure out how the fuck do we either reach that position and execute that move, or how the fuck do we get to a level to execute that move without reaching to that position. There's again a different logic behind it. It's my own logic, I would say. Yeah, man, you would understand it. It's like a game. Business is more like a damn game. So people are just in certain positions to be able to do certain things. You and them are not different whatsoever. They're just in a certain position, and it's up to you to figure out how the fuck are you gonna make your move happen. On that note, I'm gonna end this video. It's 19 minutes long. I have to go. I would have finished my I would have almost finished my morning meditation. I think it's 4:30 now. Psych. I'm 30 minutes delayed in my schedule, but it's okay. So yeah, man, this is called my vision board. I have it written right here. Vision board, 10x productivity. Look at this. I just discussed all these goals. These are my lifelong goals. And here I have something written down called calm the fuck down. It's a marathon. So these are all my damn goals that I just discussed. So yeah, calm the fuck down. It's a marathon. This should give you a fucking perspective. So this is my vision board, and these were all my goals that I written down last year exactly today. Let's see where I am 1 year from today.